Well, and violence on college campuses, obviously this is an occurrence that we unfortunately hear about way too much. Today we have psychology expert Blanca Cobb digging deeper into its impact and how we can better address it. Blanca, first let's talk about how violence on a campus, impacts the students there and really to a degree even former students.
What happens, as we all know, is that people handle it differently. And one of two things are typically most common. And one is that people get really scared and they get nervous. Their whole sense of safety about being on campus gets shaken, and they become more hyper vigilant and anxious that they really can't enjoy life as they typically have. The other group of folks, they get more desensitized to it and saying, here's just another one, that it becomes so common that they're just like going to continue with life as is, that they won't make any changes because they're like, what's going to be done anyway? It just keeps occurring on other campuses. It just hit ours this time.
Blanca, how do people talk about campus violence?
You have to talk about it just like you talk about anything else. It really is all about awareness. What happened? What are some possible reasons? Not speculation, but what does the research show, like why this might occur? And then also how to stay safe. That is so important when you talk about it. We all know that we can't predict everything that's going to happen in our future, and we don't have control in everything in our lives. But the more that you're aware, the more secure you're going to feel. And what happens is it tends to decrease some anxiety. It gives you some control, and then you're more able to move forward with your life.
Blanca, it seems like every other week we're hearing more and more reports of violence on college campuses at different schools. How do you cope with college violence that's occurring more frequently?
One thing is not to get desensitized to it because it seems to be occurring more frequently. So what that means is really talking to other people about your feelings, their feelings, what can be done, how as a group can you make the situation better, what kind of changes does the campus need to make. Maybe it's reaching out to legislation. Also, it's really more of a group think and a we, because we is what it's going to take to address violence on campuses across the country.
Thank you so much, Blanca. You can continue the conversation with Blanca on her Facebook page, Blanca Cobb, body language expert.